Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we are doing what the full moon is bringing to us. Okay, and we are doing Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. It will be a short reading, and we're just looking to see what this beautiful moon on a holy week is bringing to all of us here. Sun, Moon, Rising. Remember that this is a general reading, so it could be your energy or the person that is closest to you or the person that it is you have in mind here. Okay, now I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, my likes, and especially my clients. I appreciate your business. If you like a consultation or a reading, please contact me below or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margourtarotreader. I want to say thank you again. And let's get started. I kind of show you my things in my hair. What is beautiful full moon bringing for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Thank you, Thanos. Show me my state to know here. Sun, Rising, Aries, Sagittarius. Sun, Rising, Aries, Sagittarius. Thank you, Thanos. Let's do one more. There we go. Okay. Now for Leo, we have here the Empress. Isn't that nice? Now remember that this is a general reading. It could be your energy or the person that we are thinking about. Okay. It could also be your work. It could also be your personal life situation. Whatever it is that floats the boat here in this energy. Okay. Now, for Leo, what I'm sensing here is that the full moon is telling you, you know what, there's a lot of things that you can change within themselves here. There's a lot of things that you can manifest if you see the overabundance that you have within yourself here. There's a female here who I'm sensing it has a lot to do with whatever situation you're in here, okay? It could also be that you have an offering from a female or the female is doing this offering to you. Okay, and if it's work-wise, what I'm sensing is that you're not too sure whether or not you want to manifest the situation to either take the job here. Leo, also what it's saying here is that you've been spending or giving a lot of money to someone or something. And so in this full moon, you're kind of overlooking at all the details. And you're kind of wanting to see, you know, is there a way that I can change this or manipulate the situation here? So you either are talking to someone about it or this person is the source of the problem or the source of the solution here, this female. It could be, again, I don't kind of say signs unless I sense it, but this could be either a Scorpio, there is a Scorpio involved in this situation also for the Leo. But it could be also a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here, female, that is kind of taking a lot of your time is what I sense in here. It could also be a mother figure that is controlling the situation if you are a young person here. And if you are married, it's telling me that, you know, the spouse is the one that is overwhelming you to an extension. Maybe you're trying your work as hard as you can, but you just can't see the abundance of it or the fruitful of it, is what it's saying here. So based on the full moon, what it's saying here is it is time for you to take control. It is time for you to, if you need to talk to this female about the circumstances that you're going through, is saying do so. Being that it's very reflecting here, for those of you that are going through this situation, I feel that this female has a lot to do for this year, not just in April here, Leo, okay? If you're single, you kind of are considering whether or not to take, you know, you're seeing or talking to this person and now you want to date them in a more permanent pattern is what I'm sensing here. And you're just kind of thinking whether or not she will take this offer, okay? Some of you is what it's saying here that you like this woman, but she's a little bit older than you, and you're just not knowing whether or not it is the right thing to do, okay? So the full moon, basically what it's telling you here Leo, is go within the situation. Sometimes age does not matter unless it is affecting you or the other person, okay? And if they have children, you know, if you feel that you can be a good role model to that children, then so be it, because there's plenty of children out there that need this type of parenting, you know. And so don't judge the book by its cover is what they're saying, because I feel that you are attracted to this person, whether it's a man or a woman. But I feel that that person is a single parent. And so I'm sensing the energy that you don't want to be a parent right now, or you don't want to be a parent to another child here. But don't blame these children for what, you know, the circumstances are. I feel that if you are within your heart to represent that figure that that person is missing, then do so. Sometimes you end up in a relationship because you actually fell in love with the children and not the single parent. And that is a beautiful thing there too. So if that's the case, make the right decisions, because if you feel from your own heart that you cannot represent that to that child, whoever it is, you know, then let go of the person now before it's too late. You know, don't be using the person here, if it's a man or a woman, don't be using them for their intimacy and whatnot, because think of those children if they have children. You know, this is how the energy came about. So, you know, someone is going through this, obviously. So just, you know, you don't just date the person, the man or the woman, when they have children. You date also their children. And then sometimes it's more effective of the children than the person itself that you're dating. I'm sorry, but that's the energy that I got here, okay? And so whoever's going through that, make the right decisions, okay? There's a decision here. Just stay or go is what I'm sensing here. Now, for Aries, well, we have the sun here. It's a beautiful card here. For Aries, I feel that some of you have a Cancer involved here with this situation here, because I just had it recently. Now, in this situation here, someone wants to stay or someone wants to go. If it's work-wise here, Aries, I feel that you are bound to your job. It's almost like you have a contract here, or you're fixing to and wanting to know, can I get more money out of this contract? Or can I sell what it is that I want to sell? So the full moon is saying, you know what? You're afraid. You're afraid to ask what you deserve. You're afraid to put whatever it is in the market, because you're afraid that it may not sell, is what I'm sensing here, Aries. But it's telling me it's a yes, because we have the sun, obviously. So it's a yes, whatever situation is that you're going through. Maybe there's a legal situation, even though I don't see it on other cards, but it could be possibly for some of you is the beginning of it or the end of it. And so you will be prosperous in that situation. It may not be what you're expecting or the income to be, but I feel that it'll be fruitful either way, because it's overburdened, and sometimes you just don't want to let go of the situation that you're in. So what it's saying here, it's time to let go. Okay, it's time to let go, whatever thing it is here. You have to look and see ahead of today, is what it's saying. So the full moon is saying to you, Aries, if you just take that time to do what you need to do, the homework that you need to do, then you will be successful at it. You will still be successful. It may not be the success that you're expecting, whether it is that you're selling a property or asking for that raise. It may not be the amount that you're asking for here. Or if it's in a relationship, you're afraid that, you know, you want to move with someone, or that you want to propose to someone, but you're afraid that your income is not what it needs to be in order to maintain this other person. But the overall energy is very positive. So look at the other aspect. Look, if you're afraid of something, if you are seeing someone or dating someone, speak your mind, because now is the time to do so. You know, you have to have communication in a relationship, if you date the person or sleep with the person or married to the person. Because if you have no communication, then guess what's going to happen? It will break down, period. Okay, eventually, it always does. So be mindful and stay focused is what the full moon is telling you here. Okay, now for Sagittarius here. Sagittarius, I feel that sometimes you're having too many dreams. I feel that sometimes you're thinking negative instead of being very positive, because you are a very positive person here. You have wonderful things here that you can manifest within yourself here. You are a person that can be fruitful at what they say they're going to do and succeed at it. For Sagittarius, it could be, you know, this is a general reading. It could be you, or it could be the person that you're thinking of here. Okay, there's a new fresh start that you're thinking about, but you just don't know whether or not you should. I feel that even though we have the devil here, I feel that you are going to overcome here, because the energies are saying, don't look at the negative when there's just too much positive inside it there for you. So the full moon is going to awaken these things for you. I feel that for Sagittarius, if it's based on a relationship here, you have two choices. You like this person and you like the other person, but this one has these qualities, and so you pick and choosing what, you know, looking at the bad of each relationship here. It could also be that you're just not in a mood to be in a relationship or to be steady with someone, but there are, you know, females or males out there that are quite suitable, but right now you're just more focused into your career, more focused into what your goals are here. Okay, so what is saying here, Sagittarius, is telling me here that the full moon will find a way to awaken these things from you and clear that thought of mind here and your perspective, way of thinking here. Okay, Sagittarius, you have a beautiful new shipment coming in here. Either if it's work, I feel that you're going to be very successful at what you're doing. You have been and you will continue to do so, is what I'm sensing here. Because you put the effort, and when you put the effort, you're putting it, you're very practical, you're very precise, you're very intelligent. Not only are you good looking, but you're intelligent, you're smart, you're outgoing, and so people just come at you. And so the devil, to me, in this sense, is not a negative energy, to be honest. I don't see it as negative. I see it as you overcoming, because the full moon is going to awaken these things here, and it's going to put everything at your feet, and you be the crown. You will be the one standing above everything, because you will overcome this situation, your fears or whatever it is, the manipulation. It's just saying that. It's a positive reading here to all of you. Okay. Now, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So the full moon, these energies can come as of right now, or have been already in the beginning process, and they will continue for the whole month of April. But the full moon could expand itself, including, because not all of us are born in the same time, country and whatnot. So it just varies on each cycles of energies. Okay, and also it varies on the circumstances. As of right now, you're seeing the predictions that I'm giving you, but you might decide to take, you know, hey, guess what? I've been in this situation, so now I'm changing it. And so therefore you change the outcome to a lot of the situations. Okay, certain outcomes, certain predictions can and are allowed to change, and certain predictions cannot and will not be changed, because again, it is the path that we all have to take. Remember that. Okay, so overall energy here, I feel that that for Aries here, decisions, it's almost like you have two decisions to make. It could be spiritually, mentally, or physically within yourself. Again, it could be for all of you here. Okay, but I feel that for some time, for most of you here, it could also be a love relationship here. There could be a Scorpio involved in some of you situations here also, is what I'm sensing here. Here it could be a family situation here for the Aries going on here. I'm sorry, for the Leo going on here. It could be a marriage going on here, struggling because of their money going elsewhere where they feel that they should not be. There's a decision here for the Leos here in reference to a relationship. I feel that if you have two options, then go ahead. Is what it's saying. Make the choices, because this full moon is going to expand your horizons just a little bit wider. There's a Leo here that is single and is seeing two people, but it's telling me that there's actually a third party coming in here for April. Okay. And for Aries, well, we have certain things that you need to worry about, that you need to think about, and some adjustments that you need to make in your life here. How is it that you know, if it's work, I feel that, you know what, maybe there's a position that you want to take, or a position that was offered and you're not sure whether or not to take it. You feel that you're tied to take it, you're forced to take it. Well, then speak your mind, okay? It will be overwhelming. I think that you'll be having sleepless nights about that, but you'll overcome it, is what it's saying here for Aries, okay? And also, if it's a relationship here, I feel that, you know what, there's someone here, there's a situation here for an Aries that is willing to move to the next step forward. If you're dating someone, you're contemplating whether or not you want to move with that person, is what I'm sensing here, okay? But I feel that could be one in particular, Aries. Be cautious of this, because you want to move this to the next step forward, is what they're saying. But Be very diligently, do your homework. Don't just, you know, it's almost like you're cuddling the person to the point where you're not letting them breathe here. And so that person could actually already be talking to someone else. So be very cautious of that. You know, it's what I'm saying. It is what it is. Okay. For the Sagittarius, I feel that it's a wonderful way of thinking. I feel that you're going to overcome your fears or whatever situation is that you're going through, whether it's work or a relationship here. I feel that you're very devoted to your work. And you love your work, but sometimes you're feeling that it's just too much and you can't handle it. Sometimes you feel that it's actually even changing your personality, the work that you do here, okay? And there's a male figure here who I'm sensing that you're kind of talking to this person, someone that is probably older than you here. It could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, someone rising here. Or it could just be someone that you consider to be that person very nurturing here. It doesn't matter because it's a general reading. You could be a male or a female, so it is what it is here, okay? It could also be that you're in a relationship and you know, you want to date someone, but that someone is still stuck on someone from the past, and yet you feel that this person is kind of right fitted for you here, Sagittarius, okay? So, yes. And I feel that the full moon, what it's telling you here is that at the end of April, you're going to consider certain options or certain perspective of how to analyze the situation, whether it's work or whether it's a personal situation here, okay? Full moon, as I'm seeing it, this full moon is actually going to drive a lot of you to take the initiative to end or start things here. So that is a beautiful thing there, okay? Wish you the best. Thank you.